Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So we group 3 will be doing a presentation on the applications and development of the telescope in space explorations. So the task given for us is to understand the applications and development of the space telescope in the space exploration and their importance. And secondly, we have to give examples such as how many or which country has the best or largest number of this technology, which is the space telescope. Okay, so this is the index for today's presentation. The group members consist of me. I'm Gwen.
I am Tan Xiaohua.
Hi, I'm Vigneswari.
Hi, I am Iman from Group 3.
Hi, I am Amira.
So we will start with introduction of space telescope. A space telescope is a telescope located in outer space to observe distant planets, galaxies, and other astronomical objects. Space telescopes are distinct from Earth imaging satellites that point towards Earth for satellite imaging, apply for espionage, weather analysis, and other types of information gathering. The importance of space telescope. The main reason we put telescope into space is to get around the Earth atmosphere so that we can get a clearer view of the planets, stars, and galaxies that we are studying.
Applications and developments of telescope in space exploration. The first should be the astronomical sextant. It's the name derived from the Latin meaning of 1/6 of an arc of a circle. It is used to measure the latitude of stars. Instead of pulling out a smartphone or a computer to determine locations, sailors relied on the ancient art of celestial navigation, with the sextant eventually becoming one of their main navigational tools. These are some example pictures of the astronomical sextant.
Second is a Galileo telescope. It is named after the great Italian scientist Galileo Galilei, 1564 to 1642, who first constructed one in 1609. Although the telescope was small and imaged fuzzy, Galileo was able to make out mountain craters on the moon, as well as ribbons of diffuse light arching across the sky, which would later be identified as our Milky Way galaxy. Then it became the most widely used astronomical instrument. This is example picture of Galileo telescope.
The next is the Hubble Space Telescope. Was placed in an orbit 500 kilometers from the surface of Earth. In the 1970s, the European Space Agency and the National Aeronautics and Space Administrations began working together to design and build what will become the Hubble Space Telescope. Hubble uses two mirrors laid out in an hexagon telescope design to collect and focus light. Hubble takes sharp pictures of an object in the sky such as planets, stars, and galaxies. This is the example picture of Hubble Space Telescope.
Furthermore, we have the Spitzer Space Telescope. It detects very distant activities in space. It is a retired infrared space telescope launched in 2003 and retired on 30th January 2020. Spitzer was the third spacecraft dedicated to infrared astronomy, following ERAST 1983 and ESO from 1995 to 1998. It was the first spacecraft to use an Earth-trailing orbit, later used by the Kepler, the planet finder. So now we'll be showing an example video of the Spitzer Space Telescope.
We had no conception at all that we'd be doing this for 15 years as successfully as we have been.
We are beyond where we thought we would be, beyond the engineering limits that this was planned with. And yet it still works, and it still works really well.
I think an interesting thing about Spitzer is that because we've been able to operate it for so long, we've started to do science that Spitzer wasn't designed to do. We didn't design Spitzer to do exoplanets at all.
Probably our biggest single result from Spitzer has been the study of what's called the TRAPPIST-1 system.
Now, after continued study, we know more about the TRAPPIST-1 system than any other planetary system other than the one that we're in, right? And I think that's really amazing.
After that, we have radio telescope. Apart from optical telescope, radio telescopes are also used to detect radio wave from space. A radio telescope scans across an object and reveals radio wave from each little spot in space around that object. The first instrument to detect radio wave from space was built by Carl Sky in 1932. It used to transmit and reflect radio light of planetary body in our solar system. It also used to study naturally occurring radio light from stars, galaxies, black holes, and other astronomical objects. This is an example picture of radio telescope.
Lastly, the best or largest number of space telescopes is the James Webb Space Telescope. This telescope is the largest, most powerful, and most technologically challenging space telescope ever built. The Webb Telescope mission is an international space telescope program led by NASA with its partners, the European Space Agency and the Canadian Space Agency. Webb is designed to see the most distant galaxies in the universe and study how galaxies evolve over cosmic time. Webb will be the premier observatory of the next decade, serving thousands of astronomers worldwide.
Album on members' hard work. I'm Gwen.
I am Tan Xiaohua.
Hi, I'm Whitney Shirley.
Hi, I am Iman from Group 3.
Hi, I am Amirah.
Okay, finally, this is the end of our presentation. So thank you very much for your patience for watching this video, and lastly, thank you very much. Bye.